Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. Last time on Star Trek Online.
The other founders are hiding things from me.
Odo, it seems to be a day for defiance and bad habits. You do not have the authority to grant access to this system. Fire to disable. Odo must not be harmed.
What? If the Ferengi abandoned the White and became mad because of it, it's safe to say the Hur'Q likely did the same. It's why they seem like mindless animals.
And that's the job. Confront.
Right, approach the Iconium flagship from the rear. Enemy alertness. What the
Package located. The Sword of Kahless.
that sort of
We
thing.
have a 4,000-year-old weapon made of a Hur'Q carapace. My analysis of the radiation within the blade should allow us to narrow down its point of origin. I've had the computer working on that as we speak. Let's have a look. There's one system that contains all of the conditions we've isolated. Havas-Kul, at the edge of Dominion
Havas-Kul.
space.
Researchers led by my friend Dr. Bashir have isolated several fascinating aspects of Hur'Q biology. I'm told this data provides insight on their native environment, specifically a metallic planetoid orbiting a pulsar within a nebula. There's one system that meets these requirements, Havas-Kul in the Gamma Quadrant. I'm going there to investigate along with Captain Kel'Inra in the Defiant. Dr. Bashir will accompany us as well. His insight will be critical to the mission's success. The doctor believes we'll find what we need to end this conflict on Havas-Kul. If he's right, and he often is, I'm willing to travel to the heart of enemy territory. Won't you join us?
Only with pleasure, Counselor. Tenebris Torquent. Tenebris Torquent. Tenebris Torquent. What is that? Dark twist? Twisting darkness? I do have one concern about this mission, and that is the EV suit that I have and its ability to light the way. I hope I won't have to restart it, but you'll see what I mean. I mean, hopefully not. If I feel low energy, that's because I am. Whoa! Whoa!
I have to say, the survey reports on this system really don't do it justice. A nebula, a pulsar, dark energy, and the Hur'Q homeworld.
Am I imagining things? There was a while back where they changed how this system looked, and I hated it because it was stunning. Have they changed it back, or am I just not remembering how it used to look? Unfortunately, the lighting in the system is absolute dog shit, so I'm not going to get any good screenshots. How about... I feel like that's nice. I'm not reading any Hur'Q ships on sensors, which is odd if it's their homeworld, but again, they seem to be flipping between having some sort of battle strategy or not. And if they don't, then they don't really care about anything, so then it's not particularly peculiar.
Nor I. Isn't that strange?
I don't know.
One would think they'd place a heavy guard on their home system. How peculiar. Let's use this opportunity to look around. Quietly, of course.
Agreed. Let's do a system scan to start us off. Ooh, hold on.
We're reading a number of interesting phenomena, despite interference from the nebula. Let's see. Plethora of heavy metallic compounds, and a hotbed of tetryon and thermobaric energy throughout the nebula.
Lots of words.
Fitting birthplace for a future star.
That's not written there. Future star. Yes, a lot of words that have no meaning to me. Let's search for, like, clue. I hope the scientists in the group are learning.
There's a moon nearby. Preliminary scans aren't showing much, but it's just the kind of place the Hur'Q could be using to hide a base. Or a fleet. I'd like to take a closer look.
A moon? Helm, take us in.
The pulsar's throwing off a lot of hazardous energy.
Very pretty hazardous energy. Oh my god.
Most astute, Captain. Let's make the appropriate shield adjustments.
Can I see what I'm doing? Scan dead moon. Oh yes. Kira was talking about this big thing. Right.
I don't like this. Scans are showing a lot of bare rock, but no metals or compounds. It's a lot like...
They ate it?
Like it's being completely stripped of anything remotely useful? The calling card of the Hur'Q, if I'm not mistaken. Perhaps we should send down a probe, just to be absolutely sure. There could be some Hur'Q down there, hidden by the nebula's effect on our sensors.
I volunteer. Certainly, as a Yorktown class, a super capital ship, we would have the largest store of probes. Fire up!
It's barely Class D. No metals, complex compounds, liquids, or atmosphere.
The interior is a complex maze of tunnels. Thousands of them.
Wait.
This matches Hur'Q patterns we've seen elsewhere. They've been here.
The probe is online and transmitting. Our science teams are taking a close look at the incoming data, but it doesn't look terribly promising. Shall we forge on? There's a lovely planet nearby, no doubt filled with a bounty of toxic rocks and metallic salts.
EV suit it is then, Counselor. Hard about. Devek's trying not to get too distracted by the, oh my god, stunning scenery. Right, I'm allowed to get distracted because I'm not flying, technically.
Entering scanning range now.
Full stop.
These astronomic readings are strange. The planet has a highly eccentric orbit. Looks like it collects matter from the nebula as it sweeps around the pulsar, all while being bombarded with radiation. Definitely not habitable by most standards, though it's not quite demon class.
Well, the Hur'Q are very different from us, so makes sense.
An orbital period of several thousand years. That explains the Hur'Q life cycle. They must hibernate while the planet is at the far range of its orbit. This orbit coincides with the previous emergencies of the Hur'Q. The 1,000-year cycle explains why they appear suddenly, then vanish just as quickly.
Now that's a very nice bit of world building they did there, and I'm proud of them for that, because it's brilliant.
We're reading complex structures here, along with power systems and technology. This could be a base of operations for the Hur'Q.
Oh no.
It appears to be deserted. Why don't we take a look around? This could be a prime opportunity.
Well, Lenara has a cloak, the Cardassians have cloaks, and the Defiant might still have a cloak. So if we hang around here, there's a decent chance that nothing bad's gonna happen. So it's... let's go down.
Let's meet on the Defiant. We'll need to make some preparations before we send an away team down there.
Agreed.
I've sent a team down to establish a secure zone. They're ready for you, but you'll want to put on an EV suit before you beam down. Once you're suited up, we'll beam you down to the secure zone. It's just below the planet's surface in a large cavern area.
Yes, of course. Oh no. Okay, that hasn't been fixed yet. What if I... Okay, it seems like the little headband we've got there is kind of overwriting the helmet. Okay, let's fix that. Do I have hold on, what if I... There we go, okay, fantastic. What? Right, right. All of you, with me. Onto this tiny little transporter pad. Hey, they're actually all on here, that's impressive. Energize. This chamber appears to be a natural cavern, but readings show unusual energy and a lot of magnetized metals and salts not far from here. Some of the caves near here have a regular structure, like they were dug out rather than naturally occurring. Maybe the Hur'Q have something like an anthive. That's not really the language a Vulcan would use, but I'll take it. Let's check with Kira's away team and see how they're progressing. Yeah. Okay. And I can't use this. Shit. Yeah, that. I don't know what that is. It looks like it's when I look there. What if I turn off shadows? Display. No, graphics. Max shadow lights. No. What? No, I hate it when it does that. Anytime I tamper with settings. Shadows off. Okay, fantastic. Shadows are off. And I don't have to change EV suits. I wish... You know... EV suits in this game have been around for so long, why can't we have one where you can actually see the face? Like, look at that. You can't actually even see it there. There's just another visor underneath the top one. Come on. Who's this? Crewman Kane, probably a red shirt. Crewman Williams, probably a red shirt. Hey, red shirt, how you doing?
I should have a habitation area set up soon. We can replace the reducing atmosphere in this cavern with standard oxy-nitro, and warm things up a bit. Kane's keeping watch, and Weir is looking into other connected areas. We should have a perimeter field up within a few minutes.
Carry on, red shirt. Who's that? Crewman Weir? Talk to Ishimura. Oh. Hello! Red shirt.
Reading a lot of background radiation and some wild magnetic fields. It's like the pulsar and the nebula are supercharging the metallic crystal compounds here. The environment's very different from anything we'd consider a habitable planet. Explains why the Hur'Q are so alien. Quite a treasure for a geologist like myself.
Indeed. And for a non-geologist like myself, I zoned out as soon as you started using big words. Report to Defiant. Defiant, this is Kel'Inra. We've secured the landing site. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Just let me see my fracking face.
Everything's in order here. Defiant, do you still have a lock on us?
Defiant?
Affirmative. If you need transport, there may be a slight delay due to pulsar emissions.
I'm getting something odd on my tricorder. Up there!
Oh, this is wonderful. Really? You have to squint? Weapons ready.
Look out! Ah!
Or not. Why don't I have an EV suit? Where's my EV suit? What? Hold on. It's very dark and I can't see, but there's no EV suit there, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see my armor. Look, there's no... What? I think there's something wrong with that cutscene.
Glad you're still with us. Whatever that was must have left
There we
you for
go.
dead. I'd get moving in case it comes back to make sure. Looks like you're in a series of tunnels that connect to a larger cavern. Garrick and Bashir are close to your position. They're moving into a large open chamber. Try to make your way to them.
I'll do my best, Captain. Yeah, it seems like we got lucky. We weren't attacked, we just fell through the floor. I suppose that isn't lucky. If we were attacked, we could just shoot the thing. Now we have to go navigate labyrinths.
Be careful. Some of the crystal formations down there are emitting intense amounts of energy. We can't lock onto anyone with transporters, and the others are reporting that directed energy weapons won't work.
What?
This is Bashir. Garrick and I are alive, but we're a little lost.
Oh no! Oh no, it's not working. I did not remember this. I did not remember that this happened. Okay. Well, I'll use it as a club. Yeah, it still works like that. Meet up with the away team.
Keep moving. You should head up to another chamber.
I think I'm going to make myself smaller for ambiance, because I'm a little bright little section of visible everything. Oh, hello. Hello, little macrovirus. Oh god, that's so much more creepy. I am going to get dialogue if I have no HUD, right?
The creature's in a passage near your location. Stay sharp.
I'll get ready to use my club. No transport.
Garrick and I are moving into a very large, oblong chamber.
And here I was, hoping those cozy, cramped little tunnels would make a nice vacation spot.
Looks like the door to the next chamber is locked.
Locked, you say? Very interesting. Well, before I go there, might as well check out where this leads. Is that where we came from? There's lights there. Lights that are artificial. But we came from above, not below. Is that... Oh, that must be where I came from. I went around. Right. Still have my tricorder, fortunately.
Those readings you're getting from that crystal node are interesting. It's generating a localized magnetic field. Manipulating that field could cause a response similar to pushing a button or flicking a switch. I wonder, do you think Hur'Q can sense magnetic fields similar to sharks on Earth?
Doctor, can we stay on the point of getting me out of here, please?
Yes, of course. I think you'll find a way to manipulate that magnetic field to open the door. The morphogenic crystals are probably the keys. So look for one nearby that has a similar output to the door node.
Oh, by all means, while I've got Hur'Q in another corridor somewhere without a functioning weapon.
The readings I'm getting on that crystal are weak. It probably isn't usable.
They're very, like, sort of ghostly.
That one's got an odd harmonic. Doesn't seem to match the rest.
Does that mean I'm trying it, or that I need another one? I guess I need a different one?
That's the one you need. Use it to open that door.
Can you not speak so urgently, please? I'm gonna panic. I'm the captain of a starship. Just gonna run this little crystal across the door. Stroke it a little bit and see if it likes it. Good. Nothing to concern myself with. Oh, hello. Ah! That actually scared me. I forgot how violent it was! I forgot they, like, made it jump towards the screen. It looked insane! Yeah, this is kind of...
There's a deep crevice ahead of you. See if you can get across.
Ah! Ah! Oh!
Hazardous energy and anti-gravity ahead. Use your thrusters.
Oh!
The creature's turned back. Must not like anti-gravity.
I knew that was coming, and yet that was... Does my voice sound weird? I knew 100% that was coming, but I didn't know specifically that they made it, like, jump towards the screen. That was slightly startling. And then there was no, like, audio happening, so I was sort of not in the vibe of being scared, and then I turned around, and the thing's right there, chasing after me. Okay. Let's navigate. Can I get directions, Defiant? Is my light off? Oh, that's useful. It's facing downwards. So, go as high up as possible, hit my head. Oh, a lift? A shaft of some sort.
Slow and steady, don't get lost. Try to head up when you can.
Oh, perfect. I just went down.
Garrick and I have a breathable atmosphere here. Everyone, try and reach our location.
Easier said than done.
Williams here. I'm stuck in some kind of tunnel maze. Not sure how to get out.
Sounds familiar.
Ishimura here. My nav system's useless. I'll keep trying to find you all.
Receiving your transmission from the console. Analyzing now. There's a lot of historical data
Really?
and cultural references in there. The short version, the Hur'Q used to be a peaceful species. There's talk of a great betrayal and some kind of epidemic. Then the entries just turn into gibberish.
Maybe I can have music again? That's not very spooky. Gibberish, indeed. So, my theory about Ketracel White and lack of it is correct. Where did I come from? I came from here. Didn't explore fully there. Now, I have done this before, obviously. But I haven't exactly memorized the way. Another console. More lore.
This one looks like technical data. Interesting. None of their starships had weapons until 2,000 years ago. Their first designs were way ahead of most species at that time, though. Huh. How did they go from geniuses to the ravenous eating machines we're dealing with now?
Do I know because I've played this before, or do I know because it's kind of obvious? Oh, there's the same space.
Kane, report. I just lost crewman Kane's vitals.
Well, $10 says it was a Hur'Q. This console's
Weir's
damaged.
comm signal is down, but he's still alive. Keep an eye out.
Well, is he floating? Can you detect that? If he's not, he's nowhere near me, and I'm clear to continue doing what I'm doing. Ah! A door! Oh! God knows if there's a way to open it again. Ah! Up! That sounds right. Can I have lore? I need lore! Lore? Data? B4? Anyone?
Bashir and Garrick are just past this chamber.
Oh! Oh my... Okay, I can walk again. Okay. But I'm slippery? What the frack? Sorry, what? Okay, there's no way to go down. I've got to...
We're picking up some interesting tech on sensors. Interesting and old. Very old. Most of it predates the Federation by several centuries. Are you reading those energy patterns on the other side of that opening? They're far more intricate than the others we've seen.
Maybe?
We think there's some kind of ship ahead of you. It shows signs of damage. You might be in some sort of dry dock or repair facility. Interesting. There are large gaps in tech level between each section of the facility. It's as if the Hur'Q learn as they hibernate. They wake up with 1,000 years of advancements at hand and get ready to work.
Fascinating. Excuse me. Just gonna... Okay, well, this is interesting. How permanent is this state that I'm in? Oh, that's nice. And there's no way to go down. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Well, am I gonna... Ta-da! Help! Someone! Well, gonna do all of this again, I guess. Oh, this is good.
I sent a team down to
Oblong chamber.
Oblong.
Here I was, hoping those cozy, cramped
Those readings
tunnels would make a nice vacation spot.
Looks like the door to the next chamber is locked.
Oh, Garrick's claustrophobic. I forgot about that.
The readings I'm getting on that crystal are weak.
What happens if I stand still? It doesn't do so much damage.
You can't fight that
Okay.
thing. Run!
Yes.
Bashir and Garrick are just past this chamber.
Oh, thank God! Oh my God!
We're picking up some
Yes. Whew. This feels much better. Ah! Zakath, you didn't happen to, see a Hur'Q, did you? Although that thing seems to have the ability to cloak, which is weird. Yes, Zakath, I know. Hello. Good to see you, sir. We've got a safe area set up here. That's very stereotypical of like a security officer, isn't it? Oh, hold on, I could do this. Okay, well, this is nice. Counselor, glad to see you're alright. You're like one of the more important members of this group.
A pleasure to see you. We'll need all the help we can get if we're to leave this world alive. To that end, the good doctor and I have started to make sense of our surroundings. We seem to be in some sort of Hur'Q command center. From here, we can begin to restore power in critical systems.
Hur'Q technology is driven by electromagnetic manipulation of morphogenic crystals.
Indeed.
Doors, life support, everything, even their central computer.
Central computer?
If we can find the right crystals, I can bring things back online. We can look for information on Hur'Q biology within their data system. We might even find a cure here.
Kedrasel White.
I found a little information. This planet used to be rich in a type of fungus. It thrived in the harshest of environments, even areas high in pulsar radiation. It used to be a staple of the Hur'Q diet until it disappeared from the ecosystem. Without it, the Hur'Q began to suffer from a severe type of malnutrition. It led to a number of neurological disorders, many of which we've seen firsthand.
Indeed.
Based on these readings, there should be more data storage units in the tunnels beyond this chamber. They're the ones by the door with the blue glow rods. One more thing. Some parts of the tunnels still have malfunctioning gravity systems. You should be able to navigate through them, but the energy fields in there will nullify your weapons, so be careful.
Anti-gravity equals no weapons. Fantastic. I'll get your storage crystals, Doctor. Oh, fantastic. Right, Zakath, you just keep doing that. I kind of want to be able to see my face. So I'm just going to, in the headcanon, say that this entire area has been filled with nitrogen and oxygen. Right, gotta find my way back here. Nothing there. So we do that. Then we have a choice, don't we? Tovan! Welcome! Good to see you, old friend. Oh, look! Crewman Ishimura. Are you just gonna abandon her? Hello, crewman.
Oh, good. You made it. We were about to leave when...
Crewman?
No! No! No!
What's going on? Ishimura's vitals just flatlined.
Maybe I should have walked towards her slightly faster! I hope you don't mind getting... It's not taking damage! What the frack? Okay, that has nothing to do with anything. It's not... Tovan, my god! You know what? Goodbye! Goodbye! I'm out! Bye! I need that data crystal.
It moved away from you and shrouded itself.
Send your officer to me so that I can address any injuries.
Tovan? Tovan, you going... Right, you just abandoned me, I guess. Presumably you're injured? That was tense.
That covers the first peaceful meeting between the Hur'Q and the Founders over 3,000 years ago.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Up. Up. What, am I not going in there? It looks like there's places to go. What the frack? What the Ah, there we go. Right, just going up here, I guess. Anything I can do about this? Can't climb through? No. Right, not this way then. But there's something there. Another data crystal. Right, so it's... that way. I need to maintain my sense of orientation.
One of your officers has arrived here.
That's good. Oh, well, this is grim.
That's Kane's helmet. I have a feeling we won't find the rest of him.
Actually, I hope we don't find the rest of him, considering the helmet's lost. Maybe there was a head in there and it was eaten. We'll find just little bits of skull that's been chewed on. Tana! Doctor, hello. Crewman Williams. Don't mind while I slowly walk towards you as well.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Let's get out of here before...
You might want to...
Williams!
Well, that was a lot. How many more... Yeah, no, I can't fight this. No, back in! Back in!
It moved away from you and shrouded itself.
That's good. Even with energy weapons, this thing seems to be bloody indestructible.
The Hur'Q tried to synthesize the enzyme they needed for cognition, but failed.
Is it eating something? No, don't do that. Oh god, those are bones. Okay, it's eating the people. So this is on just the other side of that. So that's there. So I need to go somewhere else? Any guesses on how this is gonna go? Okay, why am I tilting my head? Just Veril, no one else. Right. Veril, you might want to, like, sod off. Quickly. Thank you, sir. That thing ambushed me and... Whoa! Ah! I think I'm safe to make myself big again. Ah! Send your officer to me. I'll head to the central area now, sir. I'll head to the central area now, sir. Area now, sir. So is this gonna be... Oh my god. I don't know who this is. That's, what's his name? Williams? Williams.
My god. The enzyme the Hur'Q need is a precursor to Ketracel.
Oh. Sorry, have I been running for nothing?
One of your officers has arrived here.
Can I shoot you? Oh god. Goodbye!
It moved away from you and shrouded itself.
So, that's just that. So, let's get back to the position, yes? I think I could find my way back. So we went left, and then just down, and then left, and then right. Yes! Fantastic. Am I going to find something of Ishimura? Ishimura's? Right, everyone. Who am I missing? We've got Tanar, Turvan, Kev, Veril, and Zakath. We've got all the away team members. Right then, except Ishimura, Williams, and Weir, but they're red shirts. Doctor!
Nicely done. We should be able to translate Hur'Q data files and run a detailed analysis of them at a greatly accelerated rate now. I have a good friend in Starfleet engineering that'd love to spend some time with this technology. The Hur'Q have made some remarkable advances in their time.
Yes. Is there a way to get us out of here?
Ah, the first results are in. Excellent. I have access to a few critical systems, including gravity and power generation. Bringing them online now. That should make things go a little smoother.
Yes, indeed.
I'm getting some historical records now. Give me a moment to process it. Well, this is not good. It's a record of the fall of the Hur'Q civilization at the hands of the Dominion. For some reason, the Dominion removed the fungus from the ecosystem during the Hur'Q hibernation cycle. Military conquest, most likely. This is what drove the Hur'Q to madness.
Ketracel wiped. Company?
It appears we have some uninvited guests.
Zenkethi?
You're a long way from Zenketh, Admiral.
Yes. To what do we owe the pleasure?
Ah, traveling incognito?
One of her many covert identities, I suspect.
This expedition of yours has gone on long enough.
Touched a nerve, have we?
You found a secret I've kept for millennia. Something I've kept from Odo and the Great Link.
The origin of the Hur'Q infestation.
And you're rolling it.
I needed soldiers to realize my dream of dominion. Enforcers willing to obey without question. Physically, the Hur'Q were perfect candidates. But their peaceful, free-thinking nature was an obstacle. In studying the Hur'Q biology, I found the key to their loyalty.
The Ketracel precursor?
Yes, I extracted it from their ecosystem. They had no choice. Obey or die.
I take it things didn't go according to plan.
No, they became savage, incoherent, volatile. With each cycle, the swarm grew larger, wilder. My ability to control them diminished. All I could do was point them in the direction of my enemies. I would let them rampage and await their eventual hibernation.
Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war.
They were a failure, but they provided a gift. Ketracel. The gift that led to a more successful endeavor. The Gem Hadar.
I think I've heard enough. I knew you were involved in this somehow. You built an empire on slavery, and now it's all falling apart. When the Alliance learns about this...
But they won't. None of you are leaving this world alive.
You would kill another founder?
There were other founders who knew the truth once, like you. They did not want a dominion built on the backs of slaves. They tried to depose me, to expose the truth to the Link. They failed, and paid for their lack of vision.
All of you against the wall.
We have weapons,
Odo, this is getting out of hand.
Stop this now!
No, Odo. This is bigger than you. Bigger than us. The Dominion must endure.
I'm afraid I can't allow that.
What now?
You've forced my hand.
Garrick?
This is a modification of your own Hur'Q lure. As we speak, every Hur'Q in the Quadrant is homing in on the signal.
And you're calling them here? To their homeworld?
On the contrary, madam. I'm calling them to the Founder homeworld. Your chickens, as the humans say, are coming home to roost.
Insanity! We will...
Weapons? Yes! Right, this time we have you outnumbered, you little prick! Oh, it is taking damage, but very slowly. Oh, don't you bloody shroud on me! Can you, Gem Hadar, do something? You're just standing there, in shock! I know, a god has died! Do something! Avenge her! Oh god, Tana is gonna die. Come on, die! The Founder's dead.
I think that's our cue. Now that we have restored operations here, our ships will be able to lock onto us with transporters. I suggest we take advantage of this while we can.
By all means, I think we have everything we need. This is going to be something of an international incident.
You did
Intergalactic.
This? All of you?
Intergalactic.
You killed a god?
We didn't.
My god? My beautiful founder. Gone forever.
Excuse me.
I loved her so. Now you'll pay the price. Guards!
A Defiant, do me a favor.
Enough, Wayun. All of you, stand down.
No! You betrayed her! And the Dominion! I will carry out her final order!
She killed
that
founders.
Founder is no more, Wayun. This Founder has given you an order, and you will obey.
Thank you, Lawrence.
No! He is no founder! She was a founder! He is a traitor! Guards! Shoot to kill! All of them!
Belay that order.
What?
We do not serve you, Vorta. Where this founder leads,
please kill him.
We will follow.
Please kill him.
Thank you, my friend.
Fine. Then I'll do it myself.
Oh my...
Take Wayun into custody and return to your ship. We have business at the homeworld to attend to.
He's sitting in a puddle of her. That's cryptic.
Tell me, was it part of your plan to draw every Hur'Q in the sector to this system, Garrick? Because if it was, it worked with flying colors. We need to get out of here and fast. Our only hope is to punch a hole through the swarm so we can go to warp.
Roger that, Captain. All ships, point defense now!
Try to hold them off. I'll see if I can arrange a distraction. Containment breach. We've lost.
Auxiliary power to shields. A Cardassian ship's just been destroyed, I think. Yes. Okay, fantastic.
Abandoned ship.
Smuggler integrity is failing here too, mate. I can't. It's so chaotic. This is just a skirmish.
Bury that Ravager. Target the Ravager.
Oh god, more. Fight off Hur'Q swarms. Right, we do have to fight them off. So we can't just escape. Target that Necrid assembly, fire all weapons. They're within 3 kilometers. We have to increase the distance. Fighter squadrons have been depleted. We need to launch replacements. That's a Necrid assembly gone. There's another Necrid assembly though. Right. Necrid assembly down. Garrick's got a few swarmers, but otherwise we're back in control of the situation. Oi.
They're breaking off. They've received the signal.
Oh my
They're
god.
heading for the Founder homeworld.
Right.
I think we're in the clear. The Hur'Q have departed for the Founder.
Yeah, about that.
It will take them some time to reach it, even at maximum warp.
Garrick?
We should make the most of that time and bring an end to this madness. The information that the good doctor found should do just that. For now, let's return to our respective fleets and prepare for the next and hopefully final steps
You know,
of this journey.
morally speaking, I'm not entirely happy with sending the entire Hur'Q fleet after the Founders on their one homeworld.
Thanks to Garrick, my homeworld is under siege. I realize there's not a lot of love lost to the Founders these days, but if the center of the Dominion falls to the Hur'Q, the rest of the galaxy will soon follow suit. If you're willing to stand with us one last time, assemble your forces and rendezvous with my fleet in the Gamma Quadrant. I hope to see you there before it's too late for all of us.
Well, Lelara will be there, and hopefully with the support of the Republic and Starfleet. Engage! Or not, just sit there, I guess. To be continued.
There's a certain poetic symmetry at play here. The Dominion are about to receive their comeuppance from one of the many species they've abused. Regrettably, we Cardassians have some experience in such matters. Of course, our work is just beginning. We need to formulate a cure for the Hur'Q before they devastate every system in the Quadrant. Hopefully, we can achieve this lofty goal before they make a meal of the Dominion. Then again, science is often a lengthy, perilous process. I'm certainly glad to put Havas-Kul behind me. Small, dark passages are not a passion of mine.
Nor mine. Nor is the ability to walk on air. And I'm glad to be rid of it, and as you are. See you at the Founder homeworld, I suppose, Counselor. Oh, collect reward. I don't want to flare. Do I want to flare? I don't want to flare, but I don't want anything else. Well, that was a hell of a mission. That's definitely one of my favorites. But with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.